Hello guys and welcome to the tutorial video on how to build a survival house here in Minecraft. We are going to start things off with the idea to gather certain materials in few minutes of your game time. For example, 30 minutes, and then we'll try and construct a house to see what we can actually achieve that will protect us from the monsters within the first few nights. If you look at the environment around me, you will see a few trees, a lot of dirt, and a few blocks that can actually be acquired from it. So we're gonna start things off with the cobblestone, usual oak wood log, some stairs, some slabs, a door, glass panes, cobblestone slab, cobblestone stairs, and regular oak fence. So let's see what we can do with just these materials in our hotbar. We are going to start with foundation. We're going to use cobblestone, 7 blocks in this direction and 7 blocks in this direction. So we're going to create something as a cube. When you look at it, it's really simple and something that people often build. We're going to raise the pillars here on the edges, just like that, 3 blocks taller than this block here. 4 blocks from the ground in all 4 corners. Once we have completed that, everything else seems so simple and so easy to do. So what we're going to do now is going to fill these holes in between with usual and most easily acquired oak wood planks, just like that, next to pillars 3 blocks high. If you wonder what to do with these gaps here in between the blocks, you can fill it in with dirt or any other block. So I'm just gonna go and fill them here with planks. Now once you've done and you get this shape, you can experiment a little bit. Let me grab my glass pane that I've removed recently. Now we're going to create windows and we are going to have 3 of them, and on one side we're going to have door. So here we are going to have a window going like this, normal stairs and upside down stairs, and a gap in the middle filled in with glass panes. Do that on 3 sides that you think would best suit you for your game style. Once you have that done, you can fill the floor here with slabs. Why slabs? Because they are easily acquired material out of those blocks, and yet for only 3 of them you get 6 slabs, which makes it easier to build and more blocks you have. Just like that. And then you can come here and, well, I've decided that this is going to be my place for the door. I'm just going to fill this in with planks. Place a normal stair like that. And then come from the inside and something like this. Yep, place the door and then close it. Now we have a nice variation here in the color of the block by having wood all the way inside, and we cannot see that cobblestone from the inside, rather on the outside where it's supposed to be. Then we are going to extend this platform a few blocks out so that we can have uneven number on this side, just like that. Once you have created this platform, you can leave it like that, or if you wanna get more detail in it, you can just replace these blocks like this. It gives a nice variation, a little bit of depth, and everything works just fine. You can move on to placing a few of fences here and there. It's just for your own design. Nothing has to be particular as in my case. So you can just experiment and build it whatever you like. We have to move on to the most difficult part of the Minecraft house, and that is building a roof. We are going to use few blocks like stairs and slabs. Different colors are appreciated, maybe different materials as well. The point is to prevent mobs from spawning on top of your house. We are going to do something here quite unusual. We're going to start with slabs on top of these poles, and there we are going to connect them with the house here. Not all the way, just in front of the house. Once we are done with that, we can raise this part just like that, grab stairs, and then move along like this. We are almost finished with this part. Now what we have to do is place a window here, normal stair on top of that pane, and then extend just like that. If you don't like this hole here, you can always place an upside down stair, just like that. First step is conquered, so now we can move with a fairly simple design. On top of every single pillar, we are going to place stairs just like that to look inside of the house. In between, you can place slabs just to fill in a little bit more detail to the roof that's gonna come on top of it. Now we will build a pyramid shape to bring that house a little bit more upwards, just like this. And we are going to build that form on every single side. Now remember, just like before, you can fill these holes with any kind of block, but for this example, I'm just gonna use my planks. After this is finished, I have to join all the corners with stairs. So I'm gonna start here and go inwards like that, and then join them here. Repeat the same thing on top. We are not done with the roof. We've got this design going all around the house, but we have to extend it to give our house a little bit more depth. So we are going to take this block here and place a stair like that to extend it a little bit outwards so we can have that gap. We're going to do that from both sides. Then we are going to come down here and place upside down stairs below them. And then one more here in the center. Now this is what we have. We are going to repeat that process on every corner. Now we have this nice roof design, but we still have to cover this plus symbol that we have going on here. So we are going to take slabs and just close the hole. Also, in every corner here, place a slab so mobs cannot spawn in these corners. This is something that you can do, but it's not relevant to survival. You can put some fences here in the corners beneath the roof just to add a little bit more detail. It's our first night, maybe a first day, so we're going to decorate the inside of the house with the items that we have. It's a crafting bench, so we're going to place it somewhere like here. Maybe 2 furnaces. Place a bed somewhere. And few chests. If you were lucky and found a clay somewhere beneath the water, you can smelt it into these cups for our flowers to be placed in. Just a little bit more decoration. Also, don't forget the light. It's very crucial to prevent the mobs from spawning inside of our house. We are going to do that same thing here on the outside. That's why we have these poles. Also, what you can do is place some fence gates here so that mobs cannot come all the way to your front door. Now remember, this is the house that you can build fairly quick, and it's simple in design. You can always change the details according to your own liking. It doesn't have to be as the way that I've built. After you've spent some time in the game, maybe you have acquired few other materials, maybe other variations of the blocks. Well, you can use them to change the existing design and to improve the look of your building. Not just with the materials, you can play with the environment as well, placing few additional fences, planting some kind of primitive farm, designing some pathways. Just use the shovel and right-click. These blocks are not spawnable, so they are very welcome inside of the survival mode of the game. Mobs will not spawn on this block. This type of the house, it's not only good for the survival mode, it can be used in a towny area where you build with friends on the server. If you like this episode, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more tutorials like this, because we are going to do a lot of them for survival houses and maybe for some kind of survival base. I'll see you in the next tutorial.